Good morning, guys. Sorry, let me roll up my sleeves here. I'm freezing my butt. And a lot of you guys that eclipse energy and Cancer got me again every once in a while. And I forget to mention, unless you guys were there when the North Node first moved into Cancer, then you probably missed a lot of the information. I was doing astrology, but I was stressing myself out too much, so I stopped doing the horoscope. And I've been saving the information for my cards, but a lot of you guys may be coming up with hives, mumps, oversensitivity, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and what was I going to say? Some of you guys might be ill in some kind of way. For these local, in Hawaii, we all know about what's going on in Samoa with the outbreak of measles, and it is a plague. And if you guys have been watching me, you guys know just a couple months ago I was getting plague quite a bit. But there's this sense of catching something, catching some kind of virus, catching something that's spread, something that's contagious, and something that, what do I want to say? We still have planets in retrograde, so this can be things that happened in the past, and then, making sure that it doesn't repeat itself, because yesterday, and this is still applicable, we still have, Mars and Venus transiting the nodes, so there could be a lot of life-changing things going on. And then I believe yesterday there was that T-square, where you had a choice. You can be brave or you could be angry. Okay, some of us were called into an instant replay, a type of deja vu, in which something was happening and it's not the exact situation, but something similar to something that occurred before. And a lot of us have learned our lessons. We've overcome, we've healed, and we addressed the same problem, the same issue in a different way. Okay, same circumstances, different atmosphere. Now, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, okay, so I'm going to talk about today. Today we have minor transits, mostly to the moon. I see here, I think it's Black Moon, Venus, and Saturn. Yeah. Yeah, today we've got the moon squaring the node, squaring Venus, and squaring Saturn. We also have the sun trining the moon. So with the positive aspects, it can be harmony, or if you haven't overcome past trauma, or if you haven't learned to recognize that you're reacting out of past trauma. Oh, see, reacting, that is also a second chance to get it right. So there's action and reaction. There's acting and reacting. You don't want to react. You want to respond. You want to think carefully before you speak and think carefully before you act. However, with the T-square that we had yesterday, you might have had to instantly do something. Okay, and probably, if you've experienced a situation, you probably said, I never want to be here again. And there you are, here again. And you're like, all right, this time things are going to be different. Okay, you may have made a promise to yourself that you will do things differently, because last time you're kind of like, placed in a position where you did the best you could with what you had and what you knew. Now you've come a long way, baby. You've learned quite a bit about yourself and about others, so your action, your response will be different. Okay, I'm not saying that there isn't people that would freak out. I mean, we did also have that shooting in Pearl Harbor yesterday where somebody was having major issues and it hadn't been addressed, and this guy was allowed to be armed and out in the public. Okay, so they probably never took care of their issues, or they didn't even know how to take care of their issues. So that kind of tells me, like, either they didn't search out help, or people ignored something. Maybe they didn't have time for it. Like, I'm wondering why this guy didn't have more help, why he was allowed to still be on duty. And it may have been that, it's possible that he may have had an appointment and was trying to treat his depression. It could have been the drugs, because tomorrow we have Sun squaring Neptune, so it could be like the drugs made me do it, in a number of ways. Have you ever heard of antidepressant medication that has the side effects of becoming more depressed and suicidal. In that case, why the fuck take it, right? Anyways, just saying, there's some not interesting side effects. Not happy side effects. For some of you guys, this can be like in the form of an STD, a cold, a flu, some kind of rash, social disease, and social dis-ease. Okay, so that's an unrest. A lot of you guys might be tired. You might be really, really tired physically, mentally, and spiritually, just, broken. And some of you guys will act out, and a lot of you guys would be like, you know what, it will get better. Okay, so anyways, today, there could be possible money problems and troubles if you're in a first relationship or marriage. Okay, if somebody still has their emotions tied to their finances, oh boy, there could be a confrontation, and it is possible that if you don't react, if you respond and think about the situation, then things can go well. However, if you're still not trusting this person that you're supposedly committed to, if you still don't trust them to have your back, if you're not all in, if you haven't made room for this person, if you haven't been doing self-healing, then there could be major problems. There could literally be a breakup. Okay, and then this would be when other people come in to support the person who is going through this, going through it, going through that. So a lot of you guys may end up, you're talking to your family, your friends, your sister, whoever it is that's your confidant, the person that you can unload on, they're there for you. Okay, so please, if you need help, if you need somebody to talk to, please reach out and call somebody. And on that same note, guys, if you have anybody who's sick or who's down, think about it right now. I want you to stop and take a minute right now and go through your friend list of people and be like, okay, I haven't seen so-and-so for a week or two. I better drop them a line and check up on them. Okay, because people are spinning right now. There's so much tragedy in the world. Now, with the moon squaring both the nodes, that means there's a situation that you can spin your wheels on, and if you can't get past this, what's going to happen is you will suffer additional sacrifices plus your individual karma. Okay, so learn how to go with the flow, preserve your energy, and things should be all right. It's never as bad as it first appears, that first initial shock, but you can't stay in that initial fresh shock for a long time. You gradually have to move through it. Okay, and so let me get to the numbers for today. For today we have 6 and 21. So there's people who really want to help. Okay, and 6 is about nurturing, love, self-care, health, and service every day, practical matters, daily schedule. Okay, then we also have 21, which is a culmination. It's expressing your authenticity, and that's when everything comes together. So we're making it a habit to say what we feel, okay, to get it off of our chest, get into the habit of speaking up. Okay, and that is the only way you're going to heal yourself, not by keeping your mouth closed, or, because that's then you'll have issues in the throat, with the throat chakra. You need to speak up when something isn't right, or you need to speak up and reach out to somebody who needs help, or reach out if you're the one that needs help. Okay, just saying. So for tomorrow, the only reason I'm reading into this is because I've already noticed this, and I knew that the sun was squaring Neptune this week. However, there's a lot of hacking. There's a lot of hacking, guys, okay, and that's where I was getting, the virus and the dis-ease. I had a friend come in, and her account had been hacked, so I changed her password and logged everybody out and all that, and the second that I logged her out and logged her back in, all of a sudden my phone went ding. So, and then it went ding again. So one of her friends had been hacked, and that sent somebody else, one of those, I've seen you on the video. I want you guys to know, if you ever get those in your messages, is this you? Just to put your mind at ease, there probably isn't video evidence, so 10 to 1, you're being hacked, and do not tap on it. I mean, you can open your messenger and look at it, but if you tap on that video, you're giving the hackers an in to your account. Okay, so beware, be wary, and there's also this sense of focus, because the sun is energy, focus, attention, it's growth, it's healing, and it's also working and working on. With Sagittarius, it's optimism, spirituality, adventures, and your independence. Okay, squaring means is that it's in friction with Neptune and Pisces, so you may not be able to see a way out of your situation because you are clouded. You're not very clear. Or you may be combating something, anything that comes under Neptune, water, the fire water, such as, drinking, addictions, drugs, because Neptune is also escapism, yeah. Also, people might be feeling like they're not able to escape, or, there's an inability to escape something. As much as you try, you can't run, you can't break out. Maybe you're caught, or something's trying to break out, and it gets caught, or it's seen. Or something is growing, and something is growing, and it's hampered. It's hampered due to water, drugs. It's just basically realizing that you can't grow, you can't break out, or if you have, that'll be capped. I'm not sure how else to explain it, but there is that delusion, illusion. So it can be illness, attention to keeping an illness from spreading. Okay, so numbers for Saturday are 7 and 22. Okay, so we have 7 and 4. This is partnership. For some, it's with the squaring the Neptune, unbalanced emotions, susceptible to treachery and deceit. This can be in partnerships. This can be by diplomats. Okay, I'm getting jealousy and ego, and we also have 22 today. I'm getting a lot of negative, the shadow side and the negative things attached to the numbers and the energies that I'm looking at right now. 7 can be disaster or hell, and 22 can be like one against one. I know it's 22, so that would be 2 and 2. But for me, when I see 2 numbers, it's if you're talking about a relationship, and we are, because it is number 7, there is 2 people that are either balanced, working together in a relationship, fantasy kind of deal where it creates this peaceful setting, and it could have to do with women and children and marriage. Okay, but it is also number 4, so it can be hell and intimidation, and it could be because somebody drinks or drugs, or they're sick, and it's taking its toll on them. We also have 15. We have 3 15s. Okay, so there we are with the number 6 again. A change in boundaries. So with the Sun in Sagittarius squaring in Neptune, this could be a turn for the worse on the negative side. On the positive note, this can be an upswing. Okay, if this is negative for you, if somebody has, I want to say, allergic reaction to, you know, happiness and clarity, then you might have some unpleasant changes happening. Moods and emotions can swing to extremes. A lot of it can be because somebody's fooling themselves, or you could be fooling yourself. Okay, the idea is not to help someone, but not to enable them. And I don't know where all this is coming from. I'm just talking. We have been challenging. It's been challenging, that's for sure. So last night the Schumann resonance was coming in, and I was getting the mouth bitters like I usually do, and I heard a couple of tones in my ears, so I knew stuff was happening yesterday, and we actually had a little bit of a whiteout. Okay, so, you know, sun, energy from the sun coming in strong. Okay, so the moon is still in Aries. That is a lot of things. Had I read you guys the entire list that I have for Aries, which is really, really huge. I mean, briefly, red, Emperor's courage, leadership, and bravery. Hero and the ego. Villains and acts of aggression, an act of war. Treason and petty treason. Treachery, the leader of the pack. Big dogs. Authentic, real, war, fight. Stand up or stand down. Resolve, solutions, daredevil, daring, stunt. Imprint, first, prime, only, one. Fountain of youth. Push, pull, struggle, charge, wipe out, as erase, as in erase, annihilate, delete, or, you know, if you're surfing, you wipe out, or you eat shit, literally. Okay, so measure, measuring up, progress, progressive, aggressive, eye to eye, face to face, one on one, fire and ice, and also fired, on, napalm, saving face, saving grace, fight, strikes and hits, justified, open carry weapons like guns and knives, and really with Aries, it could be anything. It could be grenades, it could be, you know, swords and daggers, even scythes, whatever. Okay, gun laws, gun fights, NRA, headbutt, missile strikes, CMSA, me, boss, knight in shining armor, shiny and new, defense, confront, new, original, fierce, competitive, competition, shiny, solo, self, do it yourself, by myself, alone, loner, single, singular, singularity, self, self-made, self-taught, self-sufficient, the beginning, prime, primordial, prime order, ranking, guts and glory, guttural, iron mask, thumb, fist, blood boil, blood boil, special, trying something new, jealous, and I got J-Lo too, Jennifer Lopez, the letter J, and burn, like physical burns, a burner, afterburner, driven crazy, blood, mission, quest, seer, visibility, hold on, my god, I'm almost halfway done, vision, see, as in to look with your eyes, and sea, as in the ocean, sea change. Okay, change of vision, crusade, passion, still the one, having fun, image, I, mage, meaning you're the mage, I'm wise, I am, I have the power, I am the power, I am powerful, omni, all for one, one for all, I rule, I measure up, I rise to the occasion, stance, first cut, first blood, scour, clean, scourge, the head of, aim for the head, aim for the heart, go, act, execute, do, be, exist, existential, live, live, torch, burn, crown, select, royal, the one, there can be only one, attack, war on ice, war on ISIS, first, king, queen, gods, goddess, original, origins, ancients, ancestor, ancestors, ruin, ruins, hieroglyphics, glyphs, sign, sigil, first contact, first contacts, akashic, akasha is sky, yeah, okay, and ethers, records, records, first recording, will, man, mankind, host, event, alpha, alphabet, domination, dominates, dominion, appear, appearance, apparition, sight, as in a place, and sight, as in seeing with your eyes. First sight, the original place. First sight, first time you witness something. First sightings. Meet. And, you know, with Sagittarius too, meet and greet, and also meet as in food, you know, because we have Uranus and Taurus, okay? First meet, first meeting, love at first sight, insight, soul, as in inside of you, and soul also as in shoes, your feet. Individual, original, worth, want, value, sign, signs, sign on the dotted line, signature, kind, one of a kind, I on, A, and the letters AI or AE. Kill yourself, shoot yourself, photo shoot, photo shots, head shots, clean kill, kill 'em all, allegiance, alleged, alliance, force, forces, showing force, a showing of force, march, march on, stomp, stamp, fresh, mod, alter, initiation, initiates, initial, active, activate, active, 8, as in the number 8, start, fresh, starting, move, moving, action, id, identity, identical, rash, haste, memory, spreading like wildfire, been, done, seen, and felt before. Before, remember, remember when, a call to action, a call to arms, visit, visitor, seed, starseed, battle, battlefield, better, batter, base, foundation, bitter, rival, rivals, bitter rivals, rant, rage, rave, wage, win, won, winners, winning, run, go, mark, select, choice, chose, choose, chosen one, ice, iced, first love, first kiss, first child, first family, first woman, first generation and creation, okay, and also along with that first woman, Eve, okay, so it can be night. Holy crap, that's a lot for, so any of these things in combination, that is under the Aries moon with Sun and Sagittarius, it's fiery or it's energetic, okay? Whew, anyways, let's get moving. How long have I been talking? 23 minutes. All right, let's move on to the reading. Okay, so first thing, Privileged Lady and Expectation. Now, we are still in Sun and Sag, so this has been really strong as a Sagittarian child or a female that's Sagittarius. But it speaks about a young girl, honored, privileged, taken care of, good breeding, good background, and honorable young women. Okay, and she is a number 12. In case you didn't know, we're in the 12th month and the 12 universal years, so 12-12. Being encouraged to surrender, being encouraged to find your joy through a higher perspective. Okay, so it's indication of a release. So this is a free young woman, brilliant and bright, allowed to be her beautiful self. Ooh, Mentor of Dis and 10 of Cups. The mentor is always some kind of teacher or some kind of lesson. So you're a teacher or your student. Let's see. It can also be a dark-skinned person, any gender, any age. And because it is an earth sign, this is also as above, so below. So you may have a young lady or a Sagittarius or a child that, it can be a teenage child or an adult child that is a manifester. Okay, pretty much whatever they want, they get. And that would be this 10 of Cups too. Go unconditional love. They're full of love. So they're usually treated, and I want to say treated like as in getting gifts or being taken care of, whatever they need, whatever they want. Okay, so the mentor has something of a material nature to share, okay? So this person shares energy in a physical way. So either they work for you, exercise for or with you, investing, of course, because Earth is also about long term and building. Okay, so it could be investment portfolio. This could be like an investment portfolio. This young lady is very happy. Can be a teacher or a student. So, and I want to say too, if this is a child, it's funny how we learn so much from our children nowadays. It really is, you know. Don't blame the youth. If you can stop blaming the youth and see your own responsibility in the role of things, then the youth grow up without projection, without blame. They grow up being responsible for themselves. So it looks like somebody is teaching them that also, how to be responsible for themselves, how to be kind, how to be generous, and how to be filled with unconditional love. They're making me look at the symbols on the card. We have Mars and Pisces for 10 of Cups. It is success. Mars is action, drive, ambition. It's a lot of things, but right now Mars is currently in Scorpio, which is another sign. Okay, that's 4 houses away from this. So you may have been taking somebody in to teach them or to treat them. A young female in your home can be an animal. Okay, can be a dog, can be a bear, can be a horse. Really any creature, because we have other planets and Earth, so it could be any number of creatures that you could be taking in, or possibly fostering, or being a guardian of. And there seems to be, this is really working well with this new person, this new child, this new female energy in your household. There's a lot of joy, there's a lot of happiness, and things are going really well. The young female is very happy. Okay, very happy to have optimistic guidance. I want to say they're happy where they are. It's more suited. Okay, they're also making me look at, and I don't study this, the Kabbalah or whatever. I know this is the tree of life, and I don't know what any of these represent, but they're making me look at this upside down triangle, but they wanted me to see the kite shape. Okay, so we did have a kite, or we do have a kite. Hold on, guys. Now I gotta track. They're putting me on the trail, so I gotta investigate. I think, let's see. Did we have one this week? Grand Trine. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, there was a kite on Tuesday, along with Mars and Venus transiting the nodes that day. Remember, I keep talking about that big action, big, huge changes. Okay, so they're making me look at this trine. So Tuesday, there may have been something that happened. You may have found out something Tuesday, or it could have even been like Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, just because the energy precedes it and proceeds it. I don't know, follows it, excuse me. Okay, so we had that grand water trine that was part of a kite formation, Venus conjunct the south node. So this timing is perfect for this person to come into your home, into your household. Okay, and a lot of you guys, when you realize you had to get this child or woman or animal, you're just like, you know what, fuck it. And also too, that child or the animal could have been surrendered or thrown away or given up. Okay, expectation, the waiting. Expectation is number 28, so it equals 10. So we have another 10, 10 and 10. Completion of a cycle and growth moving forward. So somebody's feeling empowered here. And we have the temperance, clarifying it. Temperance can be social media, can be You might be seeing some vindication. People are getting exonerated. They're finally getting justice where they might have previously had power stripped. They're now regaining their power. They were waiting for the day, I want to say, when justice would come and they would be vindicated, exonerated. Oh, and yeah, and today we have 21. So for somebody, it's going to be made clear that they were innocent, or it's going to be made clear the actual circumstances, because sometimes we don't know everything. Yeah, we don't know, we can't get somebody else's side, or nobody wants to hear your side, so there's never the full story. But temperance is also social media, so TV, Facebook, and also with there's the truth, and then there's the lies, you know, the red pill and the blue pill. So sometimes it's hard to realize that what you initially thought really isn't. Okay, so somebody's illusions could have been blown, or your mind could have been blown as you realized something, or you came face to face with something that made you change your mind, jump the wagon, or you were given an opportunity to get out of where you were to move on to something better, or changing into a better position. Okay, I'm getting rumors, and rumors spread too. Rumors and spreading rumors. There may have been rumors spread about you, so things may become really clear. Okay, truth. This is an exposure of the truth, that you were innocent, that it was not your fault, that you were not at fault. And there could have been a conspiracy against you, or you were persecuted, and it's because of somebody's personal issues, not because of the facts. So yeah, vindication. Finally, you have been cleared. You got your power back. For some of you guys, it was this female, this young female, this child, this animal. You got it back. Okay, it can even be a possession though, but I'm not gonna, because technically, if you look up the Latin name for a possession, if it ends in an A, it's feminine. If it ends in an O, it's male. Okay, so like the radio, you got your radio back that your ex had been holding hostage. That would be a male. Okay, so something, even objects can have feminine or male distinction in the language, or the original Latin at the root of the word. Now, I'm hearing words and alphabets also. Hold on. So alphabet, big and little. That also goes along with the mini-me theme, the two of a kind, the Gemini energy. As you guys know, we are coming up on the full moon in Gemini on the 11th, and the energy has been rolling in already because I've been picking it up in the channelings I'm getting. So alphabet, meaning big bits or a lot of small parts. That gives a feeling of compartmentalized, breaking something up into smaller chunks so it's easier to deal with. Also, what do I want to say? Oh, temperance, change. A change in the path, a change in spirituality, and also your little angel. I'm hearing My Little Pony. Best bet. Best bit, it also means something about shaving. Shaving and shavings could be metal shavings, could be, shaving the underarms or shaving the legs. Or something about a haircut, a little off the top. Let's clarify change. Temperance is the leveling angel. Okay, I feel like she's the counterpart to the Capricorn devil, because basically the devil tempts you, right? I'll give you this if you give me this, but you don't see the deception. The temperance angel says, no, 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 no. You've taken it easy. You've taken advantage. You've taken the easy way out. You haven't done the work. We'll just take that away from you and make things even. Now you have to do the work. Okay, this is leveling the playing field. This is squaring up. So somebody has just gotten karma. It's like something has come full circle. I see the pattern and the cycle here. For some of you who may have lost this animal or possession or child, you know, whether to CPS or to death or to something else, this is now coming back to you. So for a lot of you guys, like your animal that was lost are returning home, your child that was taken away from CPS, or if you're in a custody battle with somebody who was toxic, they're now being returned to you. Your possessions are now being returned to you. And on the same note, if they haven't been returned to you, that means you're going through it right now. And eventually down the road, they will return to you once you've done the divine work. This is also about divine timing, so it couldn't have been at a better time. This is perfect how everything is working out. Okay, so this also smacks of synchronicity. So change with the Emperor and the Chariot reversed. Change is action time. For me, I see it as Mars. It's a number 9, so it's time to finish something up or time to forgive. Okay, so this is about, yeah, the moon is still in Aries, so here's the Aries energy, the Emperor, achievement, okay, changing by being brave, okay, so you have a foundation of courage now because of the actions you're taking, or there may be a courageous act. Chariot is reversed, so that's funny how they have the change, see in the change card, this is a vehicle, and it signifies actual, it's time to go, let's go, get in the car and drive. Okay, so it denotes action, which is totally Mars. Okay, and then Emperor, you know, it is Aries energy ruled by Mars. So you may have to step up and be a leader or take the lead, or you may have to be the top dog, the one in charge, in control. For some of you guys, this is at home. For others, this is at work. Chief Executive Officer, actions, CEO actions. The star of the show. Okay, so somebody here is becoming the star of the show, where once they work with somebody, they're now coming into their own, okay, because of their achievements. It could be they're being recognized as prime, as select, as choice, as shiny and brand new. This is the, I want to say that glowing effect. You're a badass, okay? If you're a male, you're a badass. If you're a female, you're a badass. Whatever you do, this is hero energy. This is somebody who has the air of authority, who is in control. Okay, so Chariot, reverse. This is Cancer energy. Sometimes I see a car in this. It's determination, and it's also an element of willpower, but it's putting your nose to the grindstone, okay? It's like you're... You see how he's in the Chariot? Somehow, like, what do I want to say? How do I say this? Like, if somebody's driving a motorcycle and you're riding in the back, okay? When they turn, you got to turn too. And then you just automatically, when you're getting to the habit of it, you just automatically lean. I mean, it's you don't even have to think about it, okay? So it's driving, course, steering the course. This is reversed. Okay, so somebody doesn't have enough, they're not confident in themselves, or they're not confident in their actions. Like, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm driving, but I don't know where I'm going. So this could also be lost and confused. A car accident where a car, rolls over, because it's upside down, yeah. So the car, somebody may be lost, may be confused, and they end up in a rollover. This is a man by themselves. Yeah, losing control of a vehicle. And it might be on video or it might be caught live. We have exclusive video. Spread. Contagion. Spread. I want to say this person is probably sick. It's possible that they're sick from something, but the Aries can say like the heart bursting. Let's clarify the Chariot reverse. Ace of Swords, new knowledge, recognition, truth and clarity, and communication. So this could be somebody who rolled their car, possibly lost a female member of their family or lost their partner, or they were traveling in the vehicle with somebody who's part of their family, and that person is possible that they didn't make it. The letter T. Somebody's name here starts with a T. And I'm getting T and A. Sorry, tits and ass. That would be the Cancer energy. So yeah, you may be finding out that somebody had passed away. Or, ooh, and I was getting this the other day, using a vehicle for a weapon. So that could denote terrorism also. Suicide by, I want to say trial by fire. Suicide by cop, trial by fire. And they keep showing me, this bird, the phoenix. The phoenix. The phoenix star. A rising star. So this could be a young man who is on TV or some kind of celebrity. Yeah, I'm still getting the letter T. Okay, let's clarify occupation. The occupation would signify something that you like doing, a hobby, something that you establish yourself in. It could also be, I want to say, some kind of promotion. A sales promotion. So you may be trying to make some extra sales. It is the holiday season, hoping to market things, or going to the market, preparing to go to the market, or preparing to go to sale or to a sale. Planting seeds. So yeah, you may be advertising with pictures of whatever it is, inventory or materials that you have. Putting little seeds here and there. So you may be strategically trying to place your marketing for whatever it is, service or product you're trying to sell. That's your hobby or your side gamble, side hustle. 8 of Cups, sacrifice. For some of you guys, you may have been forced to sacrifice something. And this is in an effort to expand, in an effort to get bigger or better. You may have had to refine things, details, precision. Yeah, so this is like fine-tuning whatever you're doing at work or your hobby. You may have had to stop doing one component of it, a part of it, but this is in favor of growth, okay? Or this is in favor of opening up that space and that time or that availability to incorporate something else. Because Eight of Cups is the card of sacrifice. For others, you may have had to take a few days off for self-care. Okay, it could be due to an illness, to an accident, or due to some drama or some trauma that may have been going on in your life. Or you could just be saying, I'm not going to do that anymore. Or you could be completely focused on something and having problems paying attention. It may be hard to get things done. You may be coping with some external issues while you're at work. I want to encourage you guys, if you need to, you could be coping with you may have found out that somebody had passed away also with the 8th house. So you may need to, and I told somebody this morning, if it feels like it's all too much, because a lot of people haven't properly grieved. They've been busy, and they're going to be busy through this full moon in Gemini, and they won't be able to stop. So if you need to go to the bathroom and take a few minutes break, take a breather, make yourself take a breather, because you are not superhuman. Okay, you are not superhuman. There is a proper time and a proper space to grieve or to cope with something, but if it feels like it's all too much, you need to give yourself a little break. Okay, so it doesn't, go in the bathroom, and if you need to cry for 5 minutes, cry for 5 minutes. Then, regain your composure, wash your face, take a couple of deep breaths, and go back. For some of you guys, you may have had to sacrifice what you love doing due to a death. Okay, clothes will reopen at, or this could be, I'm hearing tirade at work. Yeah, death at the workplace. Exchange. I'm hearing exchange. Death exchange at the workplace. It could be, I want to say, I'm hearing like the plant is closing down. So somebody is cutting their losses, or they're removing thank you for your service. Your position is being eliminated. So this is like people cutting costs, and this feels like a layoff. Where are we? Aries, layoff. What did I have? Hold on. Check. Yeah, this feels like some more huge layoff coming. Let's see if I can see where justice and government, a huge layoff. Let me look at the moon in Aries and see if anything stands out to me. I did read all of that to you. Treason. Somebody took your dog. Treason. Somebody took your job, or they replaced you with somebody else, probably somebody younger and more, I want to say more developed or more crazy. It's like they may have looked at you as steady and sturdy, but boring. Okay, so they may have released you for somebody younger who's in the in crowd, or this could be layoffs. Strike. Oh, a strike. Okay, got it. Yeah, Aries can be missile, strike, boss. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause for a second. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Some of you guys may be stuck in a job and feel kind of like it's a dead end. You're making sacrifices because you're committed, and there is no end to this commitment. It's an open-ended commitment to what you love. Okay, that's how you're dealing and coping with it. And I forgot what I was talking about before I went off. Oh, I was looking at some of you guys are trying to look on the bright side. Now look, I just looked in the mirror and I just saw this dang card. Look at that, the Tower. Okay, so Tower is Mars and Uranus energy. Suddenly, this is breaking down previous foundations that were faulty, okay, or toxic. Okay, this is the breaking down, getting you ready for the rebuild. So for some of you guys, this could be a business closing, out of business. Oh, yes, and also out-of-body experiences, okay? So the letters O-O-B, out-of-body, out of business, out of, fill in the blank. Anybody else think of anything else that O-O-B stands for? Oob. Uber, maybe Uber. I mean, who knows? Uber. Ubai. O-O-B. Yeah, this is a business. Somebody's business suddenly closing with the job that they like. They're being forced to move on. So a strike. So this could be also a sudden strike. Or, let's see. I had to pull that card out because, you know, usually I don't look at the bottom of the deck. It's very rare. I see other readers do it, but I just happen to be, I just happen to look at, it just happened to be faced the right way. And no, I'm not going to look at that. Send them in, and so the Tower comes in and cleans some shit up. Hold on. So yeah, you may have received word that you're about to lose your job, or the place is going to close, or that you're going on strike. First cut. That's what it was. I'm looking, or you may be forced to resign. Let's see. For some of you guys, you may have had a visitor, possibly somebody from your past who was toxic. They may suddenly appear at your workplace. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to break for a few minutes. Okay, so anyways, with the Eight of Cups and the Tower, now the thing is, I was just telling a girlfriend, she's like, oh, you pulled the tower. And I'm like, no, I didn't pull the tower. I was actually holding the deck up, and like the eye caught my eye. Now, if you remember when I read the description about my channelings for the moon in Aries, I did see eye to eye. Okay, so this would be an indication of somebody, possibly you're losing your job due to somebody being vicious. Could be vindictive. And then, of course, there's the opposite, voluntarily sacrificing something. It could be because it no longer serves you, or because you can't deal with it, or you may be too busy. You may have had to put something on the side. It could be neglecting something, or it could be picking up some additional information of how to deal with something at work, or I forgot. I just had something else that was coming. Oh, that's right. That's right. So they made me look, and I never realized this. I am blind as a bat. I need to get glasses. But you see this yellow thing right here, and I've never noticed it before. It looks like a chicken's foot. Okay, so it may be a layoff at work, or you get fired from work because somebody is a chicken, or they're worried about, and see that too. Remember, I held it up and I'm like, no, I don't see it. See, this would be this card is about leaving you out in the cold, out of fear. So, you know, the chicken foot here, somebody's chicken shit. They're bailing out. They're bailing out. They don't want to put any more effort into something. They don't want to make any more sacrifices. So you may experience some kind of huge layoff. Now, the tower is Mars action. So what did I tell you guys the other day? We had Mars and we had Venus transiting with the nodes, life-changing action in regards to something you're attached to. So, you know, this occupation here, your hobby, could be something you're attached to that you like to do, and having to sacrifice it or give it up. It could be temporary layoff, or this could be a permanent layoff out of vindication, or just because somebody is acting out of fear. Oh, wait. Before I even do that, let's get a final outcome. Actually, I lied. Let's clarify the tower a little bit more and see what we can get off of that. The tower is a number 16, which breaks down to 7. So it's your partnership or relationship to something, or your connection to something. This looks like a disconnection. So somebody could also be experiencing some kind of disconnection at work, like not being able to get along with a coworker, something maybe going wonky with your phone or your internet or your electric. But the thing is, eye to eye. Okay, I'm still hearing in your face. And then they brought me, not only were they making me look at the eye, they're making me look at this bird. You see this dove? There's a dove right under the eye there. It's upside down. So it's like somebody wants you to fail, or you haven't realized yet that you're free. That this sacrifice that you're having you make is freeing you up for something new, something better, a different direction. Okay, so clarify the tower, please.
Trouble over there. Hi, Auntie.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause it for a second. Okay, so clarifying the tower. The tower is a number 16, so like I said, it signifies a connection or an attachment to something. And Mars would be, and with the 8 of Cups, a severing of an attachment. Okay, so that would be Venus transiting the nodes and Mars transiting the nodes. My goodness, they want to speak. Okay, so let's see what these have to say. Oh, so one thing I didn't get to, and I can't remember when this card came out, but suddenly the Magician appears. Weird. I'll have to go back and watch this video because I don't remember shuffling that card out, but Magician is reversed. So this gives a sense that, let me go back to these cards. Sorry guys, I'm going to start from here and I'm going to go back to the Tower. Okay, because I didn't incorporate this Magician's card. So the Magician's card is reversed. As above, so below. Creation, a new beginning. So because it's reversed, it kind of feels like to me that this isn't a new beginning. This is a picking up after a lesson was mastered. Okay. Sorry about that. I know. Now I stay jumping around. Sorry. Okay. So Two of Wands. And in order for me to get to this, I had to read that card. So Two of Wands, goals, planning. It's Mars and Aries. We are in Moon and Aries. So a lot of you guys could... It feels like a free weekend. Releasing an attachment. Also another releasing an attachment. So for some of you guys, there could be somebody visiting the child. Could be the father, uncle, brother. Somebody paying visit and this child going with them. They've got plans. And these aren't of your creation. This is kind of like out of left field. Or suddenly also. Okay, so that would, that's part of the suddenly, something that was sacrificed, something that you like doing. So for some, this child gets another round at doing something else. So they've got plans and obligations. Okay, so this set of cards touch this card and this card. So let's see what their connection is. Okay, so you didn't see that, did you? Okay. I was gonna say you didn't see that, did you? Because I was gonna say this is the final outcome. The very last card I pulled. Look at that, Nine of Cups. A wish fulfilled, happiness, satisfaction, unconditional love. So there could have been some stressor, whatever this person is that's coming in to love up on this child or dog or older child or this female, this young female or Sagittarius, young Sagittarius energy, sun, moon, or rising. They've got plans for and with the child. There was spilt milk between this child and whoever this person is. I want to say the father. It applies to that in my situation. It would be the father visiting the child. Or the previous caretaker that was gone for a little bit or disappeared for a little bit. But they didn't disappear. They've just been busy, okay? Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Princess of This, and the World. Okay, so moving, a windfall, justifiably so. Ace of Pentacles can be a new job and moving. So for some of you guys, you may be moving, and once you move, things fall together. For others, this is a financial windfall from a divorce. It is Sagittarius season, so you could be getting a decision in a lawsuit or something to that effect. Princess of This, this is planning, talking about what do you need. Resources. Having the resources. Queen of Swords. Somebody could give you a little bit of money, or I want to say a bonus. Maybe you get a little bit of credit, a couple of bucks, or you get a couple of bonus hours or a rebate. I want to say this is a windfall. I don't feel like it's a huge windfall, but it looks like You're going to take care of your personal necessities because this is practical. This is also traveling. Yeah, somebody, they're going to give them some money. They're going to give the woman some money or the child some money to take care of what they need to get. Or somebody's going to be handed money and they're going to physically travel to the store. And then we have the world. The world is about things coming together exactly when it's supposed to. Okay, kind of like this divine timing card, but the world card represents when you're authentically aligned, meaning you speak up, you're headed in the direction that spirit is guiding you in. Lollipops and rainbows again. Okay, I'm catching the eye. I want to put this away for you for college. So I feel like somebody's been saving up money for somebody else or saving up money to purchase something for somebody. They may be taking them shopping for pretty things. I want to say women's finery. So it could be like, well, what do you need? Underwear. Because Libra it's lace, it's candles, it's chiffon, it's pretty things. So that kind of makes me feel like underwear and bra. You need to get a bra. Come on, let's go. Or this could be somebody sponsoring a trip. Queen of Swords is very independent. She doesn't play any kind of shit. Okay, so this could be somebody requesting, I need money for this, okay? Because if I have this, then I can do this. If I can get this, I can move forward. Somebody's divorced here, or somebody's been separated. Maybe that's why this is kind of like, it almost feels like money out of guilt. Whoever this person is, like I said previously, they've been toxic. Maybe they've suddenly changed, or they're trying to repair a connection with a child. Or even for some of you guys, if you guys have been separated or divorced, they could be trying to come and sweet talking you and telling you. They may ask you to travel to them. Then, the second part to this. So that may be the plan for the day. They're going to be traveling to go see this person who's going to give them money. Okay, or who's going to treat them. And the thing is, they're going to talk. These people are going to talk where emotions are going to be revealed. There's the Princess of Wands. There's that Sagittarius energy again. So it is a young child. It's the daughter. It is the daughter or the young female energy. It can be an adult child also. But it kind of feels like after a little bit of separation, somebody is emptying, this child or the daughter, the young female is emptying. I want to say not dumping on, but she's pouring out her heart, letting somebody know they really want to talk, they really want to connect. It's very emotional and teary. This is beautiful. This is unconditional love. Okay, the moon is ruled by Pisces, so there's some healing there. Okay, so it looks like the daughter is reconnecting with a male adult that's important in her life that has been absent, and she's pouring out her heart to them. Okay, moon is still in Aries, so she's being brave and speaking up. I keep looking at the eyes. So there's some healing. Somebody, this young girl is speaking her mind. Okay, and what's going to happen is she's going to feel satisfied. She finally got this off of her chest. Okay, so I want to get a final, I almost want to say final answer. Ooh, look at that. Final answer, coffin. This case is closed. I've spoken my mind. Okay, so this can be happening with the moon. With the moon and the coffin card, both of these, we got 18 to 19. So somebody's going to express themselves by tonight. Okay, with the moon, and the coffin can mean 24 hours. So I want to say within the next 24 hours, but with the moon here, and it depends where you live. I live in Hawaii, so you know our times are different than the U.S. mainland and other countries and all that. We got 18, 9, and 19. So unconditional love. That's a 9, 9, and a 1. So unconditional love, healing, ending something, and having love, compassion, and forgiveness. Closing the door on any previous resentment. Where were you? Because you know what? They're here now, and they're the ones that's trying to get back in contact with you. Okay, so yeah, tonight or within the next 24 hours, your wish will come true. And this is an old wish. You may have wanted to see this person for a while and kind of forgot about it, which is good. Once you forget about something, that's like detaching. It's out of your mind, so therefore the universe can weave the energy together and make it work for you. You put that intention out there, and now this intention has been manifesting. But I don't feel it's not the young child, it's this male, whoever this male is, that's the father figure that's coming to visit this child, that is the one that manifested this or took this opportunity. They took initiative to come and love this female or young child up. Okay, King of Pentacles. I'm sorry I haven't been there for you. Aw, that's so sweet. So it looks like apology, and it looks like this young girl is going to get financial or energetic help from this person, or is finally going to get the attention that is due to them that they've been wishing for and craving. So yeah, this really feels like daddy issues and authority figures finally making that turnaround and recognizing where they've been neglecting, dismissing, or not making their particular responsibilities a priority, or not being able to just because of life. Look at that karmic lesson. This is part of the lesson, reconnecting and being responsible. Wow, that's beautiful. Nice. And that would be, you know, the Venus and Capricorn energy. It doesn't get better than this, guys. It really doesn't. So this looks like somebody's going to acknowledge that they fucked up in the past, and from now on they're going to try and give more. Okay, give more energy, give more time, give more attention, give more love. Okay, because you know, like females and the males, we have those paradigms. You know, society says this is girls things, this is how girls act, these are boys things, this is how boys act. You know, the old boys club, haha, boys will be boys, girls will be girls, kind of bullshit. Okay, so that doesn't suit everybody. So what somebody was taught previously, now they've changed their minds and now they're different. So now their priorities have changed. Look at that. What a beautiful card. I have never gotten this card. Victory. Something somebody always wanted. Approval from a parent or a father or a parental figure is now finally coming in. So now they may be confessing to you that they really truly are proud of you. Okay, or this could be the daughter telling the dad, I'm proud of you, you know. Okay, victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Yep. Look at that. Your prayers, your wishes have been answered. The world, it all comes together. What a beautiful card. That is just such beautiful energy, guys. I don't even know what to say. I actually kind of almost have tears in my eyes. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Congratulations on your reconnection. Take care. See you tomorrow.